Good morning everyone and welcome to Meister Tarot. Thank you for all the feedback I got on my video yesterday about Alexei Navalny. Yes, it was positive, but oh man, wish it could hurry up. So what I'm going to do is shift gear a little bit. Going to have a look at, sorry I've got a page full of notes here. Even though I'd like to avoid it, we will have a look at Lauren Boebert and just see what's happening there, and I will have a look at whether Pence will actually appear in front of the January 6th committee, or at least put out a statement from himself to the people of America. And if I get time, I'll have a look at Jared Kushner and Saudi Arabia. But the scandal at the moment is Lauren Boebert. You haven't heard the same mob group, whatever, called Muckrakers PAC, P-A-C. So if you just Google Muckrakers Boebert, you'll find the links. They were the ones that took down Madison Cawthorn dressed in drag at a drunken party or whatever. They've put out this statement in regards to Lauren Boebert's past. Now, a lot of the past that they have put out is easily verifiable, so one would think that they wouldn't unless they could. She has had her lawyer, David Wheeler, threatened to sue, but they haven't actually lodged any filings. So there is the threat, but there's not actually any action taken yet. And what the factors are is, and not judging anybody, because what they do in their personal life is their personal life. But when you are a representative of the people and a public servant, and you're meant to be working for the people, there is certain standards one has to uphold, but also a lack of hypocrisy, because apparently she's worked as an escort. Fine, not a problem. Her personal choice, oldest profession in the world, but apparently she'd had a couple of abortions while working as an escort, but she is vehemently anti-abortion in Parliament, what do you call it, government. There is some monies that seems to have gone missing. There was an off-roading traffic accident that wasn't reported. There's a lot of dodgy illegalities going on in the background. So don't want to rate too much muck, because, and this is for entertainment purposes only, allegedly, but we will have a bit of a look at Lauren Boebert and just see. I have read in the past that she won't get back in. What I'll do is I'll do a full reading on her, and then by the time I do all this, might be a full episode, and then we'll just look at each of these allegations separately to see whether there is any potential truth to them. Allegedly. Okay, tell me about Lauren Boebert. Full Celtic cross, please. Lauren Boebert, past, present, future. Lauren Boebert, full Celtic cross, using my Gilded Tarot Royale. You think I'd know them off the top of my head by now? My head gets too full. Okay, tell me about Lauren Boebert. What have we got thrown out here? Oh, the investigations are going to uncover some murkiness, and there is work going on behind the scenes in regards to this. Okay. Let's have the most serious allegation at the end of the day is that she has used campaign funds to pay personal debts, which is highly illegal. And basically fraud. So let's have a look. Past, present, and that may be what's under investigation. We'll have a look in a minute. Tell me about Lauren Boebert. Morning, Meister. Tell me about Lauren. Oh, it's flipped out again. Okay, I'll use that as my signifier card, and we'll just, until he tells me to stop shuffling. Tell me about Lauren Boebert. representative of California, Colorado, sorry, CO, Lauren Boebert. Okay, thank you, Master. Okay, so signifier card that's come out for us today is this moon card. Things to be revealed, murky underbelly, changes afoot. Basically things coming out of the swamp, challenged by the lawmakers. Okay, so this is the governmental lawmakers challenged, so she'll be challenged by the lawmakers themselves. Something will happen there. Base of the reading, we have the Empress, which is very strongly my Russia card. I wasn't expecting any Russia affiliation with her, or whether it is being the foundation. Okay, yes, thank you, Meister. For those who are new, if I am on a wrong path during a reading, Meister and I have an agreement that he will dump on me the correct information. So what this is about, sorry, I've still got this bit of a frog in my throat. What this is about is it's about abundance, wealth. Often, can mean in a very positive way, abundance, but this is her holding on to the golden ring and the abundance of the money she has earned while she's been in government, the abundance that has bought her. So she's actually become quite wealthy through her political endeavours. But in the past, she was very insecure in regards to money. She was struggling in regards to money, trying to make ends meet, playing her cards close to the chest. There is speculation that her business was failing, that she had massive tax debt, etc., allegedly. So in the past, we do have this. So she's basically got onto this gilded trough, so to speak. But in the past, yes, she has had these money problems. Okay, let's see where it leads us. Crowning the reading, Page of Wands. So this is the message that is coming out at the moment. It's only a page, but it is bringing forward it is supplying the information. It is bringing forward the message, not just a message, but the message. This is very possibly it was an anonymous source that supplied the information to muckrakers, but yeah, the information is coming forward, and this is her immediate future. She's going to find herself quite restricted, both mentally and physically, by the truth. The truth is going to encircle her and catch up with her. Externally, here is the Knight of Cups. He often brings forward an offer, so I'm not sure what offer she's going to get externally. Can also be the false knight, so it's sort of a romantic image that's not true. But I think there is going to be some sort of offer coming forward. Five of Pentacles, this is internally. This is out in the cold, abandoned, rejected, unable to find your way back in. But it is also, yes, thank you, Meister, it is also my card for moral corruption. Now, I don't think I could be much clearer than that. Internally, moral corruption. Wow, okay, hopes and fears. There is a plan afoot, a path forward, decisions to be made. Okay, thank you. Decisions to be made in regards to this messaging. And these are the lawmakers who are bringing forward this message as well. Okay, thank you. He's telling me that this isn't the lawmakers. One day I'll get it right. This isn't the lawmakers. This is whomever is supplying the information to those that have brought forward the leak. 'Tis quite a powerful man, a mentor, but this is whomever, so that's who she's been challenged by, whomever is bringing forward that information she's been challenged by. So therefore now there is this decision on what path to take in regards to this information for her. What path is she going to follow? Is she going to follow the path of light and admit and step down, or is she going to continue on the path of darkness? Future potential outcome, 2 of Cups. It's all about the relationships and the agreements. It's a bit of an unsteady agreement. Okay. Judgment, inevitable ending in regards to her lies. Oh, well, I don't think I need to go any further than that. Complete and utter downfall. Complete and utter downfall. So whatever contracts she's had in the past, whatever relationship she's had in regards to this, and if you look at this card, it's not a particularly friendly relationship. It is going to lead to her downfall as her lies are exposed, and there is judgment and inevitable ending in regards to that. Base of the pack, there's also going to be a message regarding the money, of which she's going to have to defend herself against. Okay, so that leads me on to the next question. The money. Now, Ted Cruz has filed that he supplied about $136,000-ish, plus a bit more. He also assisted her in raising further funds. Don't know why Ted Cruz looked at her and said, oh, young escort with a seedy past, she'll make a good representative for the Republicans, but apparently he was the one that put her forward. So he supplied her with the seed money, $136,000. He has helped her raise other monies. However, her lodgement figures of what she got from Ted Cruz versus what Ted Cruz actually lodged that he supplied conflicting by about $70,000. So there's $70,000 that has gone AWOL, gone missing, been sidetracked perhaps into something else. So I want to have a quick look at the money. Has oh God. Devil, justice. Yeah, the one that actually first popped out at me was, where was that, back here somewhere? It was the actual betrayal and deceit on the battlefield card. We'll keep going. Tell me about, we're babysitting the neighbour's dog at the moment, and she won't settle at night unless she goes for several 1-hour walks a day. So I've been out. I shall be slim and gorgeous by the time the neighbours come home. But my nose is starting to dribble as I cool down. Okay, I do apologise for that. Right, tell me about Lauren Boebert and these monies. Apparently she's allegedly paying, I think this whole reading's going to be on her actually. The past. There's something about the past that's going to come forward for her. Past relationships. She's in denial about having had the abortions. However, and I don't mind that she has, because it's part of the family planning system in this modern world, or in this past world as well. But the fact that she is so anti-abortion for other women, she is in denial about it happened, yet it is something that is so easily verifiable just like the money, I don't see the point of taking the stance she has. Okay, show me Lauren Boebert and her election campaign. So, okay, so what is also in regards to this is that allegedly she has used election-raised campaigning money to pay off personal debt, which is highly illegal. So we'll just see where that goes. Lauren Boebert, money. Okay, thanks, Meister. Let's have a look. Okay, the money coming in and the money being doled back out again. Justice. Wow. Okay. Challenged by the legality of what happened. Okay. Moon at the base. The moon's coming up constantly for her. There is something that is going to be uncovered, something that is going to be revealed in regards to the money. There is this really important message coming forward in regards to the money being revealed. The mercenary. Can be a slow, steady knight, loyal and diligent, but I'm getting mercenary. Okay. Lauren Boebert in regards to the money, 8 of Cups, walking away from what is no longer serving you, just literally walking away. Is this what's going to happen to her? King of Cups, Biden, in the immediate futures. External influences, 2 of Swords. So there is a decision that's going to have to be made, a path that she's going to have to choose to take in regards to the truth, in regards to lifting the blindfold off the truth. Internally, so it's this message coming forward of money. She knows internally, hopes and fears is reaping what you sow. And a disappointing harvest, but very much reaping what she sows. This is her hope and fear. This is her fear that she's going to reap what she has put out there. Outcome, we have this 4 of Pentacles again. Money problems, money issues, the world ending and temperance. Moderation. Interesting why that's there. Moving on, the truth moving on. She's extremely anxious about this, and we've got these 2 of Wands again. She's going to have to choose what path she takes as the harsh truth comes forward via this really powerful message. Really powerful. Okay, here it is. This is the whistleblower. This is the one that's been giving the information. We've got the Devil. And we've got the Devil. Yeah. So these 2 cards are interesting because we've got the 4 of Pentacles, money issues. It's all about the money. Moving forward with the truth. She's really anxious about the path that she's going to need to take as this harsh truth is revealed by this whistleblower. And she's at this stage chained to this toxic greed and avarice situation. I just want to have a look at those 2 cards. The World and Temperance as being a potential outcome for her, because the rest of them are really quite horrendous. So I'll use my little Rider-Waite cards. Don't use these particularly often. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Thought that was the moon that popped out, and I was just about to go, crikey, not again, but it wasn't. Okay. Let me have a look. What does this world and temperance mean in Lauren Boebert's outcome? What does this world and temperance mean in regards to Lauren Boebert's outcome? It is an ending of a cycle, but I'm not sure what this rebalancing is. Tell me about these two. Russia, the doling out of money. Tell me about these two cards. The Ace of Wands, so there is a really, really strong new message coming out here. She is anxious. Sorry, these cards are flipping over on me. Tell me about Lauren Boebert. What do these cards mean? She's not sleeping. There's something there. She's not sleeping about what the consequences of this are going to be. As there is this message, they're a repeat of the cards as this message is being brought forward in regards to the money. Oh, and those that were involved in it. Sorry, I dropped that one. That wasn't a jump out. Tell me what these cards mean. And a new start. New start. Justice, full illumination. The moving on. Moral corruption. Two of Page again, which is a plan for the future, things happening quickly, the Queen of Swords. Okay, what I am thinking that what this is going to do is these two cards are actually going to bring about some form of change. There's going to be a bombshell that comes out that will be under investigation, that will be her complete and utter downfall. Possibly link her to Trump, and here, because that's them, their relationship they had, the loss, and a hidden agenda. So what I'm really getting is that this World and Temperance, and Maestro will tell me if I'm wrong, this World and Temperance card is about that it is very much a culmination of things where there will be unity and an ending. So this is very strongly about change, where things will be rebalanced. And what I'm getting is that it's going to be a change, possibly in legislation. I'll have a look actually. Possibly a change in legislation. Now, okay, I'm not going to get involved in the nitty-gritty. Apparently she was drunk, four-wheel driving, crashed the vehicle, injured her sister-in-law seriously enough, allegedly, that the sister had to go to hospital and is still not fully recovered and may never do so. Apparently her son and her dog were in the vehicle as well. I'm not going to ask whether because again, that's a verifiable. Oh, this is going to be a full reading. Sorry, I'm going to have to get on to Pence and Kushner tomorrow, okay, and then tomorrow. Oh, here January 6th hearing is tomorrow as well. I'll digest January 6th hearing and do a reading on that on Thursday. So I'll get on to Pence and Kushner tomorrow. Will vote. Go out and vote against the abuse of power. We are being warned about this every step of the way. And sorry that US politics just seem to be taking over everything at the moment. If you want me to read on another part of the world, please put it in the comments below. I'd love to. Okay, I want to see about the court case. Tell me about this threat of a court case. There will be a truth decision she will have to make. A difficult decision about the truth and the path that she will choose in regards to it. But will this court case go ahead, or is it just an empty threat? Tell me about this threat to sue, or pledge to sue, I think is more what he said. Tell me about this. Will it go anywhere? Will it go anywhere, this threat to sue in regards to these allegations? Easily verifiable, whether it's true or not. So they're filing for defamation of character. So it's not so much the fraud or the political. I will ask about the money in a second. She's surrendered. Sorry, these two actually popped out, but I just picked the devil one up to start with. But then I looked at this and went, she's kowtowed down. She's knelt down. She's surrendered to this devil energy. But tell me about the court case. Will the threat to sue go ahead? Because if the people she is suing can actually verify, and apparently if you are being sued about abortion in Colorado, you can subpoena the information from the family planning to oh gee, he's jumped out again. You can actually subpoena the information to defend yourself that you are actually telling the truth. So whether the threat becomes reality or not, I don't know. Let's have a look. Tell me about, will it go ahead, this threat to sue for defamation? I'll bring you down. I'm only going to do a couple of cards on this, but this one, I mean, you saw how much I shuffled this. She is at a point where she needs to make a decision about what path she's going to take with the truth. Whether she takes the blindfold off and what path she takes. So here's the legal system, the courts. The Three of Wands is about the message, a plan coming to fruition and bringing the ship into harbour. And then we have the Lovers. Agreements. New start, emotional overwhelm. Two aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Tower. And the Eight of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. That's three aces in regards to the past. She is at, and then base of the pack, we've got those two guys, and that... surrendering to this devil energy and ending. So she, surrounding this is her, this is the decision she has to make in regards to this lawsuit. She hasn't decided whether to pursue it or not. This is the agreement, these are the relationships, the power-based relationships. Her protection is fading. But depending on what, so she has the choice to bring out the truth, which will be her downfall, but if she doesn't bring out the truth, it's her ending, is what I'm getting. And it is about that she's having to walk away from the truth of her past. Okay, so don't know yet whether there is going to be a lawsuit in regards to that. Not been told, she hasn't decided yet. I think she's trying to decide whether she can call the bluff on it or not, and the implications of doing so versus not doing so. I'm going to just very quickly finish this up because we're at half an hour already, and half an hour is more than enough to read on Ms. Boebert, not interested in a husband. Apparently he works as a contractor for oil and gas, management contract or something. I don't quite know what it is. Not really interested in him. I think he's been blindsided by this as well, but I want to have a quick look about, so I'll grab my mystical manga cards, which are my political cards. I'm just going to really run through quickly, what does this mean for the future of Lauren Boebert politically? What does this mean for the future of Lauren Boebert politically? What does this mean for the future of Lauren Boebert politically? I don't think Ted Cruz is going to be affected about it. He'll slime his way out. Lauren Boebert politically. Thank you, Master. Let's really race through this. More than enough time spent on her. Okay, we've got this rebalancing. Temperance, moderation. Plan for the future, a plan coming to fruition. This is not what I expected. Intergenerational money. It's my Trump org card as well. In the past. In the past. So let's see where this goes politically for her. This one really I find interesting. I'm wondering whether these tie up back to the fact that it will be to the point where there will be changes to the system. Queen of Swords, so very wise, intelligent investigator, feminine energy, near future, Knight of Swords. Bringing forward a message. External, a lot of information coming forward really quickly. Internally, judgment, endings, inevitable ending. Knight of Cups, hopes and fears, an offer being made, full illumination. See where they go. Right, full illumination. As she makes this decision as to whether to take the truth and plead the truth, go with the truth and move on, which I think will be the best course of action for her. She will receive some victory with that. The Hanged Man, seeing things from a different point of view, but also the willing sacrifice. In regards to Trump, the voters, she's defending herself, seedy underbelly being exposed and having to walk away. Okay, and we do have the dark money card here as well, the dark money card as well. So very quickly, what I'm seeing with that is that I think she's going to make an offer to walk away if it's all quietly disappears, and I think what it's going to do is instigate a rebalance. There's a rebalancing, a really strong rebalancing coming through in this reading, but also you've got the walking away, so I think that comes down to that decision she hasn't made yet. But I'll have a quickest look. Absolute last question. Will she face justice for allegedly using campaign funds to pay personal debt, tax bills, outstanding accounts for her business? Will she be held accountable for allegedly using campaign funds to pay private debt? Thank you, Master. full illumination again. Okay. Sorry, this has taken so long. There's just so many paths. The truth, the legal system, the star. In regards to the money, walking away again. Walking away again. I think it's going to come to light. I'm not seeing anything particularly savage for her in regards to this, aside from that she's going to be forced to walk away. Security, domestic security, health, wealth, on a compassionate level. So I think what's going to happen from these is it's going to be fully exposed. She will, to be able to move on, she will have to bring with her the truth, actually let the truth out in regards to legal systems, but also government. And here we've got this star card again. Rest, respite, hope. As this Queen of Coins and walking away. So I'm thinking what's going to happen is that she will get away with it, but there will be consequences in change of legislation, the fact that she will then be forced to walk away from the position she's in, and actually coming forward with the truth. Okay, we've been in that long enough, so thank you for joining me, and I shall catch you tomorrow. As I said, if there's anything other than US politics you'd like to look at, please put them in the box below. Love to you all. Take care, stay sane, float above it, be in the light, observe, but don't take it on board. Okay, thank you. Catch you later. Bye-bye.